Hey, thanks for coming to see us again at New York Coturnix. Today I went ahead and had a culling of 6 roosters. Now, as some of you may know, I added a couple of birds to the flock not too long ago. I ended up with way too many roosters and I did have to cull a few of them. They were up making noise all night long. Again, back to the abuse of the hens. So we went ahead and we took care of that. I am going to go ahead and show you the process close up of what I do to process the birds. Again, we're not going to go through the culling process. We've already done that. If you want to check that video out, it's right there. Feel free to give it a click. So we're going to go ahead and go in the house. I'm going to give you a look at how I process the birds. It's going to be quick and easy. Let's go. All right, so the first bird here, I'm going to clip. Actually, I like to clip right below the knee, so I have something to hold on to while I'm eating a quail leg. You see the poop ball that was on his foot. Clip the wings off. This guy has really small wings, so I'm not going to bother keeping them. We'll get right at the joint. Sometimes I have to grab the shears to get yourself started. I'm making a feather mess over here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Then we'll peel the skin back. This is the easiest part of it. Now, for those of you who haven't done this yet, just a warning, the bird will still be warm, just so you know. So we're going to go ahead and undress the bird. And look, I had just fed the bird, so you can see the food right there. Usually you don't want to feed the birds right before you dispatch them. Like I said, it was kind of an impromptu decision, so here we are. Looks like she's wearing a dress. Rooster with a dress. All right, I'm gonna get these feathers off the tail end. And as I mentioned before, they're not the easiest to get off, but they do come off. You just got to grab and pull. All right, then we're going to move on to the next step, which is actually another bird. Okay, now if you wait any amount of time after you kill these birds, rigor mortis does set in, so you want to keep that in mind. Again, I'm chopping right below the knee, so I have something to hold on to. At the top of the breast, pull the skin off all the way down. Forgot the wings. So again, we're just going to peel all of the skin back off of the bird. Comes off really easy. And of course, with the skin comes the feathers, making this the easiest way to go ahead and do it. All right, and bird number 3, we're doing the exact same way, splitting up the middle from the top of the breast, and we're pulling the skin off. And you know what? This time we're going to try to keep the wing. Why not? Because I keep forgetting to take it off, so maybe this bird should keep his wing. Got the birds cleaned up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and start spatchcocking the birds. I'm going to go ahead and cut this little part right here. And again, this is how I prefer to do it. There's a bunch of different ways to do it, but it's all up to you. And as you can see, here's the spine right here. We're going to want to take the scissors and go up either side of the spine. So I'm going to start with one side and go right up the next side. You want to be careful not to cut too far in there. break up the organs. You know, you don't want that stuff leaking into the meat. And after we've got cut all up the middle, we'll go ahead and pull everything we can out in one go. As you see, that didn't go very well the first time. So we'll go ahead and pull the guts right out. You want to be extra careful that you get the lungs. They're usually attached to the rib cage right there. See? There's one of the lungs. There's the other lung. You want to make sure you get rid of them. Any of the other organs in here. Okay, and once you have everything out, you almost have a finished bird. Next part is just cleaning it off again. All right, and now as you can see, we have 3 freshly spatchcocked quail. We're gonna go ahead, put them on ice. I'm sorry, not funny, but still mildly entertaining. And it's not the bird quacking, it's me squeezing, causing air to come out and make that noise. So please, no hate mail. All right, so there we have it. 2 freshly processed quail ready for an ice bath and then freezer camp. All right, thank you again for coming to check us out here at New York Couturnix. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those below. Also, leave a like for the video and please subscribe. The subscriptions are what keeps us going. Thank you again from New York Couturnix.